It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And now we'll take a second to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. A new year ahead of us and so much more for these young players ranked by their impact so far. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And while he might not be enjoying some of the success of the other rookies on that list, you can see he's already picking up on a few of the things he didn't have a grasp for early in the season.
And you know what that says to me is that he's going to have a very big second half of his rookie season.
Here's the starting group for Houston. And for the Wildcats, is it out there with Ewing. And there's Jackson, and it's the Wizard, and it's Ewing in at the 3. So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Wildcats. 6-point game. Ewing, the pass to Ewing. Outside, Ewing. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Houston. To the wing on the left. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Can't hit from in close. Outside Jackson. Here's Baldwin. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Baldwin's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Jones. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Baldwin the pass to Jackson. Here's the Wizard. Ewing outside. Pass to Ewing. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Jackson. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Houston moving the ball around. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Baldwin. He has 5. The screen from Ewing. To the middle. No good with the layup. Houston trails by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jones, no luck. Here are the Wildcats. Big stretch here going 10-2. Ewing kicks to Jackson. Back to Ewing. Pass to Baldwin. And here's Ewing. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Ewing's got 6 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Pass to Baldwin. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Baldwin's got his third basket of the night. Houston trails by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Guarded by Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's the Wizard. His last outing, 16 points for him. Baldwin can't get it to go. Outside, Jones.
Watch him.
Guarded by Jackson. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Ewing.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the triple. Houston trails by 13. Goes up the baseline. Drained for 2 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Wildcats. An efficient scorer, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. And so here are the Wildcats. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Baldwin. 8 points his last outing.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Jones drives in. And no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Ewing. The Wildcats have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's the Wizard. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Outside, Jones. Back to Sharp. It's stolen. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3
in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. Houston trails by 20. Pass to Sharp. Houston moving it around. Inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Jackson looking around. Here's the Wizard. Defended by Jefferson. Back to Jackson. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Off target from outside. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Jefferson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. Just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 18. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So on the floor for Houston.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's the Wizard. Still scoreless. Pass to the Wizard. To the paint. Here's the Wizard. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Here's the Wizard. It's rebounded by Houston.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Wildcats making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. Now here's Ewing. 6 points for him. Pass to the Wizard. Fade away. And he can't bank that one in. Houston trails by 16. Basket counts. He's got 6.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ewing against Sharp. Now, here's Ewing. Guarded closely. Back to Jackson. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. And the Wildcats lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Houston trails by 16. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizard, he's checked in for the Wizard.
Substitution for your Wildcats. Number 14. Number 14.
Some nice passing there by Houston. Shot clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Ewing. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Wildcats making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Guarded by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Number 7. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now, here's Sharp. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Count it, good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Ewing inside. Off the left rim and out. Houston trails by 12. Pass to Sharp. Guarded by Jackson. Shoots it. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wildcats have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Wildcats, Jackson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Baldwin, he's checked in for the Wizards. Houston making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Baldwin. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Baldwin's got 18 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 14. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Latrey. They get the rebound. Ewing buries it down low.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Houston trails by 14. It's deflected. Stolen by Ewing. Here's the break. Here's Baldwin. He's got 18. And he uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 20.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Houston.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Baldwin. 20 points for him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Houston. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And you know, for Houston, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for the Wizard. First in blocks. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Buries it from three-point range.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Guarded by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. A Wizard with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Ewing. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Guarded by Jackson. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, Jones. That 3 off the mark. And that does it for the first half of play. Wildcats lead by 15. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in-game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Houston trails by 15, so with Williams on the bench. Here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Baldwin out there with Jackson. Then it's Ewing. Then it's the Wizard. And it's Ewing in at the 5, roaming the bench. That one goes. Counted.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Pass to Baldwin. Back to Ewing. The shot from the low post is good. Ewing's got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Guarded by Jackson. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Baldwin. 20 points for him. And then Ewing with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to the Wizard. Out to the right wing.
Houston foul. Number 32. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Baldwin. Pocket 6. Puts up a 3. And that one is off. And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. 15-point game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A nice shot by Baldwin.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston on Monday, then on Wednesday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The screen from Ewing. Baldwin the pass to Ewing. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. To the middle. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside, Jones. Looking to get it going. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought, and he drops that one in. He's got 8.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Wildcats have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Jackson with it. He has 6. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 24 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Jones. A three-pointer, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now Ewing. Now here's Jackson. Here's Baldwin. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
The Wildcats have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ewing outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The first one falls. The Wizard, he's checked in for Ewing. And a switch here also for Houston. Sharp's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Around 44% in this third quarter. Here's the Wizard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Ewing. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Wildcats. And there's the 30-second shot clock violation, so they give up possession. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Inside. Here's Sharp. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Ewing inside. And he banks in the layup. Ewing's got 8 points.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Back to Sharp. To the inside. Stolen by Ewing. Here's Baldwin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here is Houston. They trail by 18. Outside, Jones. Nails the baby hook. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Wildcats have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Baldwin. And here's Ewing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Wildcats, the Wizard, he's checked in for Ewing. And it's the Wizard in for the Wizard. Houston trails by 16. Jones looking for an opening. A Wizard with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Pass to Baldwin. To the paint. Here's the Wizard. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Jones in the post. Misses from close range.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And that one, good.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Pass to Sharp. Fades and shoots. And yes, it's good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Baldwin. There's 21 seconds left in the third. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution.
Houston trails by 18. Outside Jefferson. Down low. Lets it fly. The short one's on the money. He's got 12.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wildcats up by 16. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Houston. Low. Pass to Ewing. Ewing surveying the floor. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. To the left side wing. Picked his pocket. Pass to Lowe. Here's the Wizard. Ewing left side. Here's the Wizard. Here's Lowe. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Hitting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to the Wizard. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The Wizards got his first points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Takes it from 10. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Lowe. Inside. Here's the Wizard. Nails the baby hook. And the Wildcats lead by 19.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pulls up. It's hauled in by Ewing. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's the Wizard. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Ewing. Ewing's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Here's Jackson. Here's the screen. Pass to the Wizard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Houston trails by 21. Houston moving the ball around. Guarded by Jackson. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Outside, Jones. Misses off the right eye.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. They climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Jackson, and the shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Will it go? He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. And here's Jackson. Here's Baldwin. Here's the Wizard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he drives in. There's the triple. Over to the wing. Jones against Jackson. Clock at 4. Tries again. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wildcats are gone, 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. The screen from Ewing. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Sharp. No good on the shot. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
A dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
With the shot, that one wide left. And for Houston, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. That's tipped. Now Jackson. Pass to Baldwin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Trying to end the drought. Can't capitalize inside.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wildcats.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance of the Wizard.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Jones. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on the layup.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Jackson with it. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Wizard.